We're counting down the top 3 most epic random items to keep in your backpack as a college student. Can anyone give me an idea for a video intro or like an intro saying that's not just "Hey guys"? Because I feel like "Hey guys" is just like low-hanging fruit, but also everything that I've come up with so far has sounded super weird. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share 3 things that I didn't know I was gonna love carrying around in my backpack during my first semester of college. I go back to school tomorrow. The night before the first day back is like the worst Sunday scaries. And it's not even Sunday, it's freaking Wednesday. Why do we go back on a Thursday? We have 2 days of school and then 3 days off. It makes no sense. I digress. So there was a couple of items my first semester that I started carrying around in my backpack that were actually essentials that I had no idea that I would be carrying around. Okay, yeah, I started college a couple years late and I still don't know what I'm doing. And I'm saving the best one for last. You do not want to miss number 3, then you'll watch more of the video, okay? Okay, let me get the first one. So the first item that I didn't carry at the start of the semester that I started carrying very quickly really highlights how naive I was. It's ibuprofen, back to school essential. If you don't have a headache, you have cramps. If not, then your leg hurts. Those were the 2 main things, those first 2 things. This really is a back to school essential for most college students, I think, because if you're in pain, you're not gonna be able to pay attention to the lecture as well. You're not gonna be able to participate in your class as well. This is really loud, I'm gonna set this down. I highly recommend carrying around ibuprofen from day 1. You just don't want to be caught without it because I learned the hard way that it's really way better to have it than not. Also, if you don't need it, your seat neighbor might, or someone in the row behind you. So ibuprofen might even end up making you some friends. So carry around ibuprofen, carry around extra ibuprofen, and I think that one was pretty obvious. The next item that I didn't carry around in my backpack until a few weeks into the semester, I just did not think of this, you guys. A stapler. This little tiny backpack stapler came in handy so much. A lot of your classwork is online. There will be some paper. I didn't carry it around right away. I was in general chemistry lab and I needed extra time finishing my lab write-up at the end of class. My lab LA told me that I could have till the end of the day and then I could just turn it into his mailbox. Now they have staplers in the lab to staple your lab papers together. What I did not know is the chemistry mailroom didn't have a stapler. I just wrote my name on every piece of paper. There was like 6 or 8 pieces of paper, stuck a paper clip and like some tape and wrote a little apology note on there that I'm so sorry, I couldn't find a stapler. And again, much like the ibuprofen, if you don't need it, someone nearby you might need it. This one's great because it fits in my pencil bag. It doesn't take up a lot of room. Didn't think about it. Really needed it. All right, do you want to know what item number 3 is? I know you do. I swear, I've never heard people talking about this. Changed my experience. It's a whiteboard. Now, a whiteboard may not be the most helpful tool to carry around for every type of class. I never whipped out my whiteboard in RIT 201 or Psych 100. This thing is super helpful for chemistry. Most of that I like to do on paper. I have a little homework notebook and I do tons of the math problems on paper. But when we got to Lewis dot diagrams, I was using so much paper. Boom! Whip this out. It's the exact size of a notebook. I got this at Walmart. Shout out Walmart, hashtag not sponsored. Highly recommend a whiteboard. I don't know why nobody talks about this. Not a lot of people carried them around. But yeah, a whiteboard, a little eraser. This one's magnetic. I'm just trying these out. I haven't tried the erasers yet. But this whiteboard I used so much. I just bought a pack of the thin Expo markers, thinner so that they don't take up as much space in your pencil bag. You do not need multiple colors. If you want to keep it fancy, I mean, like, what's stopping you? And it might not work for everyone, but I can't tell you how helpful this was for me. Maybe the academic weapon is a bow and arrow. So those are my top 3 items to keep in your backpack for college. I just spent 8 minutes ranting about whiteboards. That's going to be really fun to edit. I'm going to be trying to post a little bit more frequently. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping to do videos every other Friday. Is that going to work out? That's debatable. Let me know down in the comments what items you like to carry around in your backpack. Let me know. Let me know down below so we can engage with my content. Okay, bye. Have a great semester. You want to be spreading this around. God, it's not chlamydia, which you don't want to be spreading around. STIs are not a joke. Practice safe sex.